It's 8:05! What are you doing? Oh, look. Let's just roll the time.
Was it something again? I've got it now.
Hold up, it's Thursday night, that means Young Life Club is on tonight. Y-O-U-N-G-L-I-F-E 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 Hold up, it's Thursday night.
Young Life Club is on
Tonight. Hold up, it's Thursday night.
Young Life Club is on
Tonight. I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life.
Hold up, it's first tonight. Young Life Club is on tonight.
I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life.
Hold up, it's Thursday night. That means Young Life Club is on tonight.
Yes!
Hello.
This is Kieran.
That Ed.
That's Phil.
Welcome to That Young Life Show.
Woo!
All right.
Evening.
8:05.
It's not
live.
actually, as James Murray said.
Sorry, guys.
It's actually 8:06.
Sorry.
We're 1 minute late. Well, we
Whoops.
were, but we started the 30-second countdown on time.
Yeah. So it started.
Do you know?
Properly, maybe.
It's because we don't have our producer.
Weird.
Producer's not in the studio.
She is watching, I noticed,
not
because
Keeping us on time.
But you know,
Anyway, Ed, how are you?
I'm very well.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, good. You seem excited. You seem bolstered. You also seem a little bit taller.
Yes,
That's interesting.
I am. Okay, moving on. They pick on me just because I'm the one with the computer. You've got your own computer. I don't know why.
We
Tell you
have to share.
Steve has his own computer,
Oh,
don't you?
Hey!
Steve.
Yes, hello. Steve, you've got your own computer there, haven't you?
I have indeed got my own computer here. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Good. Thanks for that, Steve.
Yes. So, how was your week?
Yeah, I've been good. Today I managed to burn my fingers whilst roasting a chicken.
Ooh.
My top tip, if
What-
you are
what
using
tip?
a meat thermometer, make sure when it's all done, cooked, got to the correct internal temperature, that you put some gloves on to take out that thermometer, because funnily enough, it's quite hot. But otherwise, it's been a good week. Kieran, yourself?
Yeah. I've been roasting a chicken, just taking the mick out of it all week.
He's on.
Very
He
good.
started. That's his joke for the week.
I like that.
So, what have we got coming?
There is
up
so
tonight?
much coming up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited. You should be super excited. We've got challenges, we've got shouts, we've got laughs, we got thrills, we got spills.
What have we actually got coming up, Kieran?
We've got laughs, we've got thrills, we've got spills.
Very
Okay,
good.
Steve, what have we got actually coming up?
Well, we got laughs. We got
Get out! Okay,
No.
we've got challenges.
I said
we
that.
have got
Thrills!
Tell you what,
I'll
I
take
need
over. I'm
help.
very serious.
I need
Ladies and
help.
gentlemen.
Here is Auntie Back.
Questions of how stuff works. What days the recycling? There's only one place that you need go. That place it ain't Google. Auntie back, that's where it's at. She knows just some stuff. Oh, Auntie back, where is it at? She knows stuff we kinda hope.
for my many, many years. Today, I have a letter from a young man who is in a bad state. Dear Auntie Beck, I just don't understand the weather. Oh, neither do I. Whenever I go out, it's always foggy and murky, even though I can feel sun on my back. Ooh. In fact, now that I think about it, even when I'm inside, it feels like I'm in a constant haze. My life is just one big blur. Please help me. Yours, worried and where, Ed. Oh, Ed, I am so sorry to hear this. Your letter was a bit of a conundrum to me, to be honest. I mean, like, where do I start? It was like a big jigsaw puzzle. In fact, I've got a big jigsaw puzzle somewhere. I should do that next week. Oh, anyway, yes, so I was thinking about your foggy and murky and haze, and your big blur, and it came to me. I haven't cleaned my glasses for, 3 or 4 days now. When was the last time you cleaned yours? So that's what we're going to do, Ed. We're going to go and clean your glasses. Now, have you got your glasses? Of course you do. You wear them all the time. Okay, so here, Ed, I have some lens wipes. Lens wipes are very good to clean your glasses. I suggest you get some. Now, let's let me take my glasses off. Right, first of all, we have to rip it open and get that wipe out. It was a bit difficult, but there you go. And Ed, you just want to give it a good old wipe. See how I'm doing it? I'm moving it around on both sides there. Oh, and another one. Ooh, I really did have it messy now, didn't I? Am I saying that? I can barely see anyway. It doesn't really matter for me. Okay. All right, I think I'm there. So Ed, get some cleaners for your glasses. And there you go. I can see you. Hopefully your fog has cleared. That your life now is not in a constant blur. And thank you for tuning in. Bye, everyone.
Oh, Auntie Beck, Auntie Beck, where is it at? She knows stuff we kinda hope.
How you
There we go.
Is it
So
hazy?
fine.
You
It's
good?
fine. It's fine. Don't feel picked on.
Dishing out the education.
Education. That's Tim Strong with his words.
I like that.
Words.
He hasn't lost it.
He hasn't. Tell you what, guys.
Go on.
You know what it's time for?
What? Go on, please.
I can't remember if I'm meant to be introducing this or not, but
Oh, go for it.
I'm gonna go for it.
As you.
So each
What
week,
we're going to do now is... Ed, why don't you introduce it?
they're trying to take back control. So every week we have to bring in something from home along a certain theme in a feature we're calling Show and Tell.
Show and tell, show and tell. Kieran, Ed and Bill bringing stuff from home. Show and tell, show and tell.
Okay, that's Show and Tell. Sorry, we should have put Steve up dancing to that, shouldn't we? Sorry, do you want us to do that again so you can dance along, Steve? There we go. Here we go.
Show and tell, show and tell. Kieran, Ed and Bill bringing stuff from home.
There we go. I can't do that to you, Steve. I'm very sorry. Steve, we'll catch up with you in a minute. Because it's time for Show and Tell.
Show and
Phil,
tell. Yes.
what's... So far up to now, who won the first week?
Ed.
Ed.
Who won the second week?
Ed.
Who won the third week?
Ed.
Ed.
But who is in control of the comments on YouTube?
Ed.
Ed.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
What's the accusation?
You delete things?
I cannot delete. I can only block.
That's what you say.
Ed for the one show. I like that.
Wow.
Okay, so
We know where this is
So-
going
How much
already,
is he
Kieran.
paying him? Her? It was
So,
him.
it was-
And Josh.
So here's where we're at. We have a theme for this week that we all should have kept to. Phil, what was the
Let me just read it out. This was from, I think, we are going for the strangest thing in a box.
In a box. Strangest thing. Ed, don't cheat. I don't cheat. See, I'm even putting
So
your
Ed,
comment
what did
up.
you bring in for the strangest? What, were you going for the strangest thing?
Well, I've got... Guys,
Can you, yeah.
I have a
Here we
box
go.
here.
Oh,
I
it's a
brought in a
box.
box. And nicely... So,
It's a very
strangest
nice
thing.
box.
I misremembered this theme and remembered it as something else. I got the box right. I got the box. Ed for Prez. I like Dylan. Dylan, it's good to see you. So I got the box bit right. So what I'm going to do, can we do this so we open each other's...
I don't think we can,
No, we can't.
unfortunately.
Okay, well, I'm just going to put this in front of you.
Ooh.
There we go.
That's heavy.
There's,
There was a
there's
weight
my box.
behind that.
Phil, what have you got in terms of books?
Oh, you want to see?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you will have potentially seen this before. Here we go. This is the box. This is
Is it going to be the box of money that he had last week? That
something
is
very
the...
special. Oh, the cables.
Oh.
This is the box. This is a wooden box. This is Japanese writing, and this is historical. So this is wow. This is my box. Kieran,
That wasn't your box that made that sound, did it?
Hang on, are we not showing what's in the box?
No, come on.
What's-
Okay,
what's
Where's
your box?
biggest thing? Biggest...
in my biggest.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
no.
in trouble.
Oh.
nice.
So I've got a box here. Where should I put mine?
Okay. Sarah recognises that box.
Oh.
Okay, so
We're a
if
little
we
bit
were
frozen.
Are we in trouble here?
Let's
It's
try
a nice
Okay.
picture.
Camera view.
I'll give
there
you
we
that.
go. We
Oh, we're frozen in
seemingly,
time.
We have frozen in time. Have they?
Yes, we're frozen.
We are
Can
frozen.
you hear us, ladies and gentlemen?
Steve,
Can
are you frozen?
Hear us?
Steve's good.
Me,
Steve.
I'm frozen. Yes, I'm completely and utterly frozen. I can't
Okay.
I can't move at all.
Here's
I
what
can't
we're
say
going to
anything.
do, Steve.
Yeah.
We are going to come back to this bit. In the meantime, you can still hear us. That is very encouraging. But it's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have to restart a program. I think it's the trouble.
Why don't
Yeah.
we get the weather
Weather. Well,
at the moment?
That
Yeah.
would, that might be good. Steve,
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
going to...
here in Hoddesdon, it's very windy. Okay, as you can see, extremely windy and very dark. Okay,
It's very dark
So,
and windy.
yeah.
We just... Yeah, okay. We are going...
Temperature? Temperature?
Temperature is pretty cold because the fan is quite chilly. Sorry, the wind is quite chilly. Other than that, actually, this is my fan. Wow, am I on my own here? Right, I need a box. I'm going to have to make one.
Steve.
He's
There,
making
you're
a
not.
box.
You're not. You were on your own, Steve. We are back. Really.
Yeah,
We're just trying to.
I'm making my own box here.
Here, look at
This
this.
is the
talent.
strangest thing in a box. Hello.
Okay.
Steve's joining us with our challenge, which is really exciting.
I tell you what. While we try and sort this problem out, shall we catch up with Emma and see what Emma has to say?
Great idea.
Let's do that.
Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'd just like to talk to you about who Jesus is and two of my favourite things that point to who Jesus is. And many of you might know that I work in a preschool and that I have done for over 10 years. And in that time I've cared for over 300 children. So you'd be right in thinking that I have a heart for children. And one of my favourite things about Jesus is that he has a heart for children too. And we can read in the Bible, Matthew 19 verse 14, Jesus says, "Let the little children come to me. Do not hinder them, For the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these. And Jesus laid his hands on the children and he blessed them. He recognized the childlike trust and used that as an example for us of how our faith should be. And when I was thinking about this scripture, it made me question, do I trust Jesus with a childlike faith? And I know that in my life when I've lost focus on trusting Jesus, I've felt anxious, I've felt stressed, and I've been suspicious of people's motives. And yet when I've kept my focus on trusting Jesus, I've been at peace in my heart, and that is the peace that I've not been able to find anywhere else. And the second thing I'd like to talk to you about is Jesus is all powerful. And in Matthew 8, we see Jesus healing a leper, a paralyzed person, healing Peter's mother-in-law, healing many demon-possessed people, and then calming a storm, saving all his friends and the boat from drowning and ruin. And when I think about the miracles of Jesus, they seem awesome and improbable. But when you know Jesus, the more you know Jesus, the less improbable they seem. Because when you know Jesus, you will know that he created the world and all the wonderful things in it. And you won't be surprised that he can heal men and women that he created and that he can calm the weather that he made. And I know that when I fix my eyes on Jesus' power, I can ask him anything. And if it's right for me, if he thinks it's right for me, it will be done. And I encourage you, look in your Bible and read some of the miracles and ponder on them and fix your mind on them and see how lots of the other stresses and worries pale into insignificance when you contrast them with the power of Jesus. And I also encourage you, if you have questions, be in touch with your leaders. We'd love to talk to you, and just be in touch with us. And I just love to pray for us now. Dear Jesus, I ask that you will give us open, loving hearts towards you and each other. I ask that you will guide us and teach us about who you are and what you want for us. I ask this in your name, Jesus. Amen. Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye for now.
Awesome. Thank you, Emma. We're coming back soon, but whilst we're waiting, why don't you write down the scripture there? That was Matthew 19:14 and Matthew chapter 8. So it'd be really cool in the week if you could have a look back. You could watch Emma's talk again, and also if you look it up yourself. If you don't have a Bible, type that into Googly, and you'll be able to read it on there. So thank you, Emma. We will be back on screen soon, but in the meantime, Phil.
Yeah, so we are going to rock on. We're going to go and hear a little something from a little story, and we are going
to tell it now.
Oh,
we're going to tell it between us,
Okay.
Phil. So it's as the screen is black, just close your eyes. You don't need to watch, you just need to listen. That wasn't
that was
the story.
amazing. What was that? Okay, yeah. Just take a breath, take a breather. You know, it's been.
Guess what's in the box? What I'm wondering what's in these boxes.
I would question what's in.
I
Are
think
back.
we
Hello.
might be back.
We
We're back.
might be back.
There we go. It wasn't that hard, was
Ladies and
it? We're there.
gentlemen. Breathe.
Oh,
We're breathing. I'm here.
Hello.
You two are here.
Yeah.
So you see us. Do you hear us? I think you do.
And here's the thing, guys. All of that for Ed to have a single shot of himself and a group shot of us. Thank you very much, Ed.
he's taking
Okay,
power.
we're still working on that. We're still working on that. But where we left off, right? So Emma has just spoken. Kieran, you just summed up brilliantly what Emma said. So thank you. And genuinely, I just want to reiterate what Emma finished with, if there's things on your mind, if you want to speak to any of us, any of your leaders, we're not always chaotically dealing with tech in front of you. We'd love to have a chat. Just get us. We're on the Instagram.
We are.
We're on the Facebook pages. And those of you that have our contact details, get in touch. But we were halfway through talking about what's in the most surprising things in the boxes when we
It makes me jump every time. It's so loud.
so surprising. So I think it's time to start talking about what's in these boxes. So this is the box that keeps it keeps going. So it's the most surprising thing in the box. A couple of weeks ago I won with most homely thing. What do you remember what that was, Kieran? Do you remember what that was?
Nope.
It was a teacup full of cottage pie. Second week, I won with loudest clothing, with a Bluetooth speaker in a very bright jacket.
Correct.
Last week, I won with something else. But
With
what's
your,
most
your
surprising?
noisy stuff.
Most surprising thing
Putty.
in a cup. Oh yeah, noise putty.
Cup.
Most surprising thing in a box is, of course, a pasta bolognese in a pint glass. Because, and
Sorry, the most surprising thing was it?
what were you expecting? Oh, and an air horn.
Was it? What were we expecting? I've forgotten the actual thing. Was it strangest?
I think it's strangest.
I mean,
that is
it wins that.
that's pretty
Should we
strange.
put our boxes away?
However, use of the same item twice.
No, because the most unusual thing is actually an old thought in a box, just a rehash of other ideas. So that's one product.
Very good.
Most surprising thing
Well
in
done.
the box.
Proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll go next.
Yeah,
I'll go
for it.
next. Ed, if you want to step back, I might step out just so I can get a little bit closer to a camera because I think
Okay,
we might need to
I'll-
do that.
Um,
Just head on over
I'll head
there.
this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a box, as you have heard, it is from Japan. It has some Japanese writing on it. What?
There's a very loud aeroplane going over.
Oh, I see. Here we go. And in this box, ladies and gentlemen, I can look straight at you here. I will open it. It slides up. And in this box is a mouse. This mouse is a special mouse. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? It's very bright over here because of the light. This is a mouse. This is a mouse that is actually thought to be a god in Japan. It's called Dekoku's pet mouse. And that is the strangest thing in a box.
Tim says, I better just...
Thank you.
Tim says, that looks like a weird ice cream.
Wow.
Eat it, Ed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Tia is saying my
Hang
vote
on.
goes to Phil.
We can't vote
No.
until
No.
all contestants have performed.
Okay.
Indeed.
I didn't realise it was a performance. I was just telling. Do you want me to perform it?
It's so loud.
Kieran, go for it.
Yeah. So in my box,
You might need to go.
I'm like, well,
Oh, maybe he won't.
mean-
he might
I mean-
not.
there's nothing in it. In my box is a paradox. A paradox in a box. It is. I might need to go closer.
You-
It is Pinocchio's paradox. Okay. If Pinocchio says that his nose will grow now, what happens?
it doesn't grow because it only grows when he lies, but
Not
him
growing, and then
not
he's
growing,
lying, and
it's
it
a-
will grow.
Ah.
Ah. A
Yes.
thought in a box that makes you think outside the box. Strange.
So
Oh, nice. That was a great performance.
it was okay. Good luck, Kieran. Says Tia. And Libby Holt. My vote goes to Ed. My vote goes to Ed, the cheat. So Helen is going to add up
Thanks,
the
Helen.
votes as we go. She doesn't know that, but she does now.
Too
So-
confusing, brain ache.
Okay, Kieran wins my honest opinion.
Oh.
Nice, Josh.
And his nose won't grow.
Talking of
Josh.
Talking of Josh.
The man.
It's been a long day. I've just had to sort out a load of technical stuff. So Josh has been very good to us and has sorted out a load of stories for us. But obviously, we're short on time. So he's done it very quickly. Here's Josh with his 7-word stories.
When you're tired at the end of the day, settle down with a 7-word story from Josh.
Hi guys, time for another story. Here we go. Ah yes. 3 little pigs, 1 wolf. Pigs win. I like that one. Alright,
When you're
good night guys.
tired at the end of the day, settle down with a 7-word story from Josh.
There we go. 7-word stories from Josh. And do you know what? We've all got our cameras back.
We're back.
I've got mine. Phil's got his mouse camera.
There it is.
And Kieran has his Pinocchio paradox.
In a box.
In a box. In a box.
A
Okay,
paradox.
so Kieran for the win. I vote for Kieran.
Oh!
Right, this... Josh, thank you for your story. Short of time, #Ed. Kieran for the win. Kieran's paradox. Caitlin? No, I don't think Caitlin didn't. There's a lot of voting going on. I need your votes. Helen, they're meant to be voting for us, ideally. Me, guys, because...
Thank you, Tia. Appreciate it.
Uh,
Going on, guys, can I just say we had some shout-outs, actually. I haven't got to that point yet. So I'm excited. You should be excited. We got some extra shout-outs. Ladies and gentlemen, first we want to shout out to Violet. Thank you for sending your message. We have a shout-out for all of your friends who are sadly having to isolate. We are thinking a lot about you all. Know that this place is a place to come, have fun, hang out and be together. So use it, use us, come and hang out on Zoom afterwards. We're thinking about you, Violet. Tia, shout out to Tia. She says that Young Life is the best place to be on a Thursday night, and I would agree.
That's great. Did you get any other...
I did.
Any others?
I did.
Right.
I got one from... that says Ed. And it says, shout out to Ed. Such well-covered cheekbones.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. One more. The final one comes from Tim. Not the Tim that many of you know, but another Tim. And he says, can Emma fake tan Ed gold? I think...
That's going gold.
There we go. We've had verbal confirmation.
Sorry, somebody's...
Verbal confirmation.
Asking if I can be fake tan.
Fake tan gold by Emma.
Not happening.
Hey, thanks for your shouts, guys. Yes.
Not happening. Anyone who hasn't watched the last few weeks, Emma has turned into a kind of Banksy-esque character who just goes spraying stuff gold, really. So that's been good. We usually have a competition at this stage, other than our show and tell. We've had show and tell. You know what competition we haven't done? I think. Yes, we haven't done that. I was just checking. So, guys, I don't know about you, but I haven't been watching any films recently. But do you want to see Stepanka recreate some films, but in Czech? Because
what would you call a feature like that?
Something along the lines of recreating movie films which are done in a different language.
Catchy.
It's got a ring to it.
Yes. How about... here's Check That Film.
Check that film. Come along and check that film. Check that film. Now come along, check that film. Check
Ohana znamená rodina. A rodina znamená, že nikdo nezůstane pozadu nebo zapomenut.
Ooh,
what do you think it is?
Interesting. Do you want to watch the? I have got that little clip again.
Ohana znamená rodina. A rodina znamená, že nikdo nezůstane pozadu nebo zapomenut.
Does look like she's heading out of the window. I have checked with Stepanka. I did check with Stepanka, and I did check with Stepanka,
Check with her.
and she did say nobody got hurt in the making of this video.
Good. Good.
Dylan thinks Sleeping Beauty. Any others? Any advances on Sleeping Beauty for that?
Check.
Is it Peter Rabbit?
Ooh.
No kids were harmed in the making of this film. It has to be Avatar.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be, unless that is what it is. But we'll come back. Keep your guesses coming in, and we will do. Steve, what do you think it is? Because
I think it's Shawshank Redemption.
do you?
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Yeah,
Just so people know, that is
the end bit where he's building the boat and the guy's coming to see him, and he's just, that's
just
the bit.
in case anyone's wondering, that is Steve's response if you ask him any question. Do you want a cup of tea? I think it's Shawshank Redemption.
Steve, what's the weather like?
It's windy here at Shawshank.
Yes, there's Steve. So, Phil,
Amazing. Yeah.
I'm a bit blown away by it because firstly I had loads of technical problems, and then people suggesting that I should be spray tanned, which isn't going to happen.
It's because he's so tall today. It's just just getting dizzy.
Yeah, I'm tall.
The air up there.
Phil, what do you want to do? We could do something
Well, I enjoyed the challenge of guessing a film.
Challenges.
Yeah.
The Matrix, Aladdin, Shrek. Tia has no honest clue.
Hello. Down the bottom there, I saw something.
Madison Hunter, Lilo and Stitch. What would be the quote? Madison, if it was that? Not that I'm saying is, but we sent out a teaser earlier.
Yeah, we did.
So back in these current restriction times, we had a few meetups where we filmed some of you doing some challenges for us, and we like to take them and have a little look and have a little analysis.
Have a little critique.
A critique.
Yes, indeed.
So what is the critique of the week this week?
This is the critique of the week.
Shall we peek?
Nice.
Let's have a peek.
Let's have a peek at the critique of the week. Let's see who the contestants are.
Hello.
That cut out a bit quicker than I was expecting, if I'm honest. Shall we try that again? Just because we can.
Rebecca!
Happy birthday!
Maddie.
Hey.
Oh, look, it's Caitlin.
Katie in the house.
So, they're today's. Can you name them all?
Go.
Kieran.
Name them all.
Yeah. I can
had-
do it. Becca.
Faye,
We had Caitlin,
Katie.
Maddie, and that's the lot.
Okay, that is. So, previous challenges that we've done here. We have done eat the most watermelon in 3 minutes.
What an Anna.
We have done. What was the
Nice.
second week? Do you remember?
Second week.
Was it to do with baby food or was that?
That
third
was
week?
last
That was
week.
last week.
That was
Okay.
last week.
So.
Can
Memorable
anyone
one.
else remember?
Oh, mind blown.
Yes, we'll see what answers come in. But in the meantime, let's see. Now, before we get to see, I edit these videos, but I didn't film all of these.
Thanks, Ed.
And so I want to know, before we start, let's just establish who ran this task. Who was it? Which of us? Kieran, was it you? Did you do
Yeah.
this? Did it go well? Did it go really well? Let's watch. Let's see the montage. See what happens.
Awkward. Very
There
good.
we go. They did well, didn't they, Kieran? They did well.
Yeah.
So a challenge is a competition, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a competition, yeah. So who won that? Let's just have a look at the task. Your task is as follows: you must throw a tea bag into the mug. You have 2 minutes, and they all did it. So who wins? We've got cups, we've got prizes, we've got gold things. We're trying to give that. Who wins? Who wins that task? Okay, so here's what I think. So the wording is awful. So you must throw a tea bag into a cup. They all managed that because. So do we do it by distance?
I think spectacular.
Looking at this, as you can see,
Strangely.
you can see where each one achieved where they got it in from. So Faye
good
is probably
graphic.
the furthest back. You can't really see this, but Faye is the one at the back, over near the radiator. Katie's done it from on top of a chair. Then Rebecca's right over the top, and then we had Caitlin doing it quite she went along. She put the the cup on the side.
Yes.
And Maddie from just behind where Rebecca. So who wins?
Great question. Come on, Kieran.
Is this on me?
Yeah, you were running
Okay.
this. There will be a winner.
They will.
Who threw the furthest? People think they threw the first.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. That
We can go
that
distance.
could be a challenge. But what was the challenge? The challenge said, throw a tea bag into the mug. We all did it. They all did it. Who wins? And usually at this point, one of them would come on, and we'd have a good chat with them about it. They didn't want to come on. They didn't want. That might have
the
been
issue here.
That might have been something to do with how I treated Summer last week. And Summer, I hope you're okay. For those of you who missed it, I accused her of cheating rather aggressively.
Pick a name out of a hat.
Okay.
I don't have a hat.
I don't have the name.
I think Anna was close, but we didn't weigh the tea bags before we did it.
This is the
Fair
melon
play.
all over again.
Fair play.
For those of you who missed the melon week, we got them to eat as much watermelon as they could. And we forgot to weigh them at the beginning, so we didn't know who won that one. We don't know who won. We're just giving everyone.
Can we have one more look at the graphic? Let's see.
Yeah. No, that's the wrong one. It is the graphic is there.
Okay, I'm gonna rule out Becca.
Why? Okay,
Because she's in front of us. Yeah, I know how we're gonna decide this one. I think the only way you can do it when you have a problem is to go to an outside
an adjudicator.
An adjudicator, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So,
okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
Hi there.
Steve, you've seen both points of view. You've seen Kieran's mess, and we need to know who is the winner.
The one who did it quickest.
Oh, I like that. How was the edit, Ed?
One of them did it in 40 seconds.
Wow. That's quick.
Okay, check that film. Okay.
Come along and check that film.
Okay, so we had check that film. We had, and on a different page. It's on a different page, guys.
Nice.
We had this clip.
Ohana znamená rodina. A rodina znamená, že nikdo nezůstane pozadu nebo zapomenut.
Okay.
Wow.
So we did, Madison, you did get it right. It was, but Kieran, do you remember what, Kieran, do you remember what the line was? Have you worked that out in Czech?
in Czech, you want me? I can't speak Czech. You want it in English?
Yes.
Ohana, that means family. Family means no one gets left behind.
Okay. I think it is pretty much that. Here it is. It is.
You could be our baby, and we'd raise you to be good. Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind.
There we go. Ohana means
wow.
Nobody gets behind. It's also the make of a ukulele.
McKenna, so I'm feeling.
Oh, we have just lost a wide-angle camera. But Kieran, you were saying.
Yeah, I was feeling a bit bad about the challenge, and I feel bad that we didn't have a winner and it wasn't clear. So I feel like we all need a little bit of a cheering up, a bit of a something to make me feel better.
Oh,
a
I
compliment.
know just the man.
A compliment would be great.
It would.
If only there was one man going round shouting random compliments.
Right.
In a world gone mad, one man will bring hope by shouting random compliments. Written by 5-year-olds.
I don't know who you think you are, but if it's somebody awesome, you're right.
I just want to point something out. I'm in the gondola. Look, you can see that on the screen. That says disk error, Control-Alt-Delete to restart. That's not an encouraging sign.
Okay, we haven't heard from Tim since then.
We haven't. I
So-
shouldn't have laughed. Oh, hi, Ed.
Hi, sorry.
Running around.
Sorting out my camera. But what a way to finish.
Yeah.
What a way to
I feel
boost.
better.
Good. You should.
It doesn't matter who won.
No,
It was about the taking
Does
part.
matter.
It doesn't matter. You
We
guys
can argue about it on Zoom in just a minute.
Exactly right. You guys, we have had such a fun evening. We apologize again for the slight technical difficulties we've had. But we hope you've enjoyed what we've been up to tonight. We've had Auntie back. We've done a show and tell. And
Kieran finally won.
He did.
I think actually, if we go back through, we do see a clear counting from Helen.
There was a counting. Yeah, I think I won. I think probably
Very
I won.
good. But anyway, we are going to be on Zoom in 8 minutes' time. You guys' Zoom call will open at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. So come on Zoom. We'll be playing some games. If you haven't got those contact details, contact Stepanka or Sarah or
Steve.
Bill or Steve. Steve, have you got anything you wanted to add?
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Right, okay, I'm very sorry. Everyone's a critic. So, we are going to be on Zoom in 8 minutes. Then, coming up this week, what do we have, Phil? We have Wind Down Wednesdays, which is on
Wednesdays.
Hoddesdon Campaigners. We have that on Tuesdays.
There is a girls' campaigners group. Get in touch with your leader. We also have Football Friday.
On Friday.
On the Friday.
I'm guessing Julian Pennant is saying, "Where's my trophy?" I'm guessing Anna has got her dad on the case.
No comment.
Sorry, Julian.
Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out.
Yes,
We
it's
will
been good
see
fun.
you next week.
We shall see you. In the meantime, here is Steve King.
Okay, yeah, bye. I did like the story actually. It's a new one on me. Have you heard it before? It did send me to sleep. Ed has Kieran won. Oh, great. Good to see Ed back in second place for a change.
Right, Steve, thank you very much. It's very good to see you all. We'll see you on Zoom in 6 minutes. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right,
We shall
guys.
see you soon.
See you there.
Later.